Sir, in the resolution that has been moved, the Congress, the honorable mover, has very frankly and straightforwardly placed all the cards on the table. There is nothing which is kept left to the second thought. All the points are placed so that the states and the provinces will find it convenient for themselves in course of the states. Even the states will find it convenient in course of their discussions. Sir, I see that the Secretary of the State's Negotiating Committee has issued a statement objecting to the resolution. Their objections, I see, are based on 2 points. The first is they object to the words the independent sovereign republic. Secondly, the statement says that their objection is centered around the fact that power derives from the people, that they would not admit that power is derived to the state. Power and authority is derived from the people. Sir, paragraph 14 of the Cabinet Mission Statement lays down that after the withdrawal of Britain, paramountcy disappears. Paramountcy, they would not like that paramountcy should be left to the new state, but they do not say where the paramountcy comes. Paramountcy having disappeared, it is for us to state. It is for us. It is for any constitutionalist to see for himself that power reverts to the people. It is Great Britain. In Great Britain, power, it has been recognized in statutes that power emanates from the people. Parliament derives its power from the people of Britain, and Parliament was exercising the power of paramountcy. That being the position, I do not see any reason how the state rulers and their representatives could object to these expressions. Sir, republic, after the withdrawal of Britain, there is no reason for anyone to think that India would think of any other sovereign state than a republic. And a republic does not mean wiping off the states. I think that's an apprehension that is unfounded. Even a republic, and apart from apprehensions, the cabinet mission statement lays down that these things are left to negotiations. Having left these to negotiations, there is nothing to apprehend. They have appointed a committee, and we have to appoint our committee. Therefore, the whole thing is left to negotiations. Under these circumstances, even the apprehensions unnecessarily felt by states is unfounded. Sir, having stated so much about the resolution, now I come to the question of the certain statements made in the British House of Commons. Sir, you know that a discussion on India has been thrust on the British Parliament by the Conservative Party. The leader of the party and a number of important members of the party have contributed their thoughts in course of the discussion. Unfortunate it is, as has been admitted both by the Labour Party and the Liberals, that the discussion at this stage is unfair and unfortunate. Sir, important members of the party have stated, important members like very important members have stated that the caste Hindu Constituent Assembly. I am very glad that representatives of minority communities in India have already given their reply to this unwanted suggestion, and need I hope that other representatives of minorities will give a decent burial to this unfortunate commodity which is manufactured only for consumption and foreign consumption at home, and also for purpose of foreign propaganda. Sir, we have in this great assembly not only the Hindu population, representatives of Hindu population in Hindu majority provinces, but also the representatives of Hindu minorities in Muslim majority provinces. We have also the representatives of scheduled castes, Christians, Sikhs, Parsis, Anglo-Indians, tribals, and partially excluded areas. Sir, not only that, we have among us also representatives of the great Muslim community, barring those that claim the leadership of the League. Under these circumstances, it is most unfair and unfortunate to say, and more so to utilize the forum of the Parliament, calling this great assembly, the representatives of the great Indian nation, as a caste Hindu institution. Sir, much has been made in the speeches in Parliament on the score of minorities. I should like to know which country has not minorities. Even England has got her own minorities. Are not the Welsh in a minority? So also are the Scots. Well, sir, the Scotch, the Welsh, the people of Wales could knit themselves into a nation in Great Britain, even though they are in matters, in point of race and language, they are separate, distinct and separate from Britain. And minorities in USA also, USA, you have got minorities, linguistic and racial minorities. So also in USSR. Under these circumstances, it is hardly fair for the conservative leaders in England carry on a propaganda, world propaganda against the Constituent Assembly. Sir, it has been clearly seen that Mr. Jinnah and Churchill have become strange friends. My own surprise is own surprise is that an astute statesman like Mr. Jinnah should have fallen into the trap of the conservatives and that of Mr. Churchill. Sir, this reminds me a great saying from Mahabharata, the Upakyan, from the Upakyan of Dharmabhak and Yudhishthira. Ahani ahani bhutani gachanti jama mandira, sesha jivanam icchanti tamas kimascharya matah param. That is the difficulty. Everyone knows. The world history will reveal how the Conservative Party have made use of persons and institutions in every dependent country. That being the position, it is easy for Mr. Jinnah to realize how he and the League has been made use of by the British Conservatives. Sir, it remains for us to see who utilizes whom and to what extent. Whatever be the position, let us hope that the conservatives will in the long run find to their surprise that they and they alone will pay in the long run, and Mr. Jinnah will come out a great politician as he is, come out and justify the great expectations that we all have in the success of this great assembly, the Constituent Assembly, which will forge a constitution for a free, a sovereign Indian republic at no distance.